Happy birthday, nephew.
That's simple. A lot of like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funerals. Simple. So you better enjoy this. A fool and his money will park. We do this. So
Yeah. So look, I do want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film.
Lil Meech just shook the hip-hop world. He's accusing Rick Ross of allegedly finessing Big Meech out of a jaw-dropping $120 million. What started as whispers online has exploded into a full-blown showdown. BMF versus Rick Ross. And right now, nobody's backing down.
February 13th, the Big Meech home benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. This gonna be special.
Epic.
Get your tickets right now.
I'm back.
A quick Google search for you says that your net worth is $20 million.
They said it, duh.
I know I got more money than that. I might go 70 days without looking at my exact total amount of my money because it gives me anxiety, keep looking at numbers all day. It's like when you put money in stocks, the stock trader told me, say, put a lot of money in stock, don't keep looking at that. It'll drive you crazy.
The streets are on fire. Timelines are blowing up. Group chats are buzzing, and fans are split down the middle. Everyone's asking, did Rick Ross really run game on one of the most legendary street names for clout and cash?
Right now, my shoulder broke, but we still getting to the money. We still count paper. This ain't a pump and dump, baby.
Think about it. It was all part of the plan. 50 Cent and Rick Ross, they set up Big Meech. Freeway Ricky, Rick Ross, and now you got 50 Cent, he owning the rights to
Originally, it looked like the ultimate comeback. Big Meech walked out last October, and the culture was ready to celebrate. People genuinely believed the legend was about to rebuild. Music, film, legit business ventures, generational moves.
Take a picture with Rick Ross. Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
Then Ross stepped in, dropping numbers and teasing a $120 million movie deal to turn Meech's life into a Hollywood legacy. Sounds perfect. Films, luxury brand deals, a global BMF empire. But the streets say it was all smoke. No movie, no deal, no money. Just hype.
Ross taking shit a couple weeks ago about a girl that you're not even with no more.
We wearing Travis Scott's all week.
What is it with you and Ross that's just been going on for so long?
Nothing else works for him outside of mentioning me. When things get bad, you mention me. It gets covered first. I get covered across the board. They get covered on the hip-hop blogs. It is what it is. And you watch because I have nothing else to say. You just see it happen periodically as it goes. You know, you see that big white elephant, that property he lives at? It costs more than the nightclubs. He's in the nightclubs. What kind of rich cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass? You trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with cutting your grass.
Sources say Ross played it smooth. Slick words, big connections, promises that never landed. Big Meech thought it was loyalty. Others saw straight manipulation. Ross walked away richer, louder, while BMF got caught in the chaos. One insider said people felt bad for Lil Meech, but blamed the OGs. They should have known better. Business doesn't care about loyalty.
Biggest boss Ricky Rose just got word. Meech concert not happening tonight, but 3:05 is going down at the office. Meet us there. Bam!
Meanwhile, 50 Cent, the man who actually built modern BMF, wasn't staying quiet. He financed the show, paid for Lil Meech's acting lessons, and gave him a platform that turned him into a star.
When that song came out, that's probably like the hottest I ever seen a rapper. People was confronting Ross everywhere, 100 deep, with Larry Hoover Jr. 100 deep to confront Ross about saying the old man name in the song. Even some of the BMF guys for saying he think he Big Meech. When it come to Meech, Meech had guys getting BMF tats on their face in the pen.
50 handled the BMF story with respect, making it a TV phenomenon. But Lil Meech shocked everyone by siding with Ross instead of the man who put him on. That choice quietly lit a fuse, and eventually, the gloves came off.
I'm Big Meech, entrepreneur here at 5 Star Smiles to make sure that my smile is right forever. First off, image is everything to me, so the first thing people notice is the smile. So knowing that I was gonna be doing probably interviews and stuff like that and be in the limelight, I wanted to make sure that was the first thing I had did. And that's the thing, like a lot of people in the prison, they neglect that.
50 did what 50 does best, precise trolling. He joked about Ross sending Wingstop wings to Big Meech's prison, but beneath the laughs was a serious point. Ross wasn't building the legacy, he was feeding off it. Then things got personal. 50 started dropping details fans hadn't heard, claiming Lil Meech showed up to set intoxicated, throwing up during training, losing focus. He even joked about finding whippets in Meech's truck and needing Google to figure them out.
Yeah. So look, I do want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino. It's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big, I can feel it. I'm just talking.
The message, 50 was the only adult moving while everyone else was playing games with the BMF name.
Take a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
Meanwhile, Lil Meech kept smiling with Ross, clubbing, posing, acting like all was solid. But the streets weren't buying it. Fans called the partnership fake, ego-driven, and empty.
February 13th, the Big Meech home benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic. Too many names to list, but let me salute some of the legends. Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. It's gonna be special.
Epic.
Get your tickets right now.
I'm back.
It didn't take long for the narrative to shift. Tony Yayo reminded everyone, 50 has been there since day one. No gimmicks, real loyalty, real support.
You took a picture with Rick Ross. Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
Once Lil Meech chose sides, the pressure hit. Money slowed, buzz faded, frustration crept in. Then Michael Rainey Jr., aka Tariq from Power, went viral saying he didn't feel bad. Grown men should have seen this coming. Ross kept pushing shows. February 13th, Miami, Detroit, ATL.
You took a picture with Rick Ross? Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
50 snapped again, backing Rainey Jr. Doubling down, Lil Meech picked clout over loyalty, and Ross was profiting from someone else's legacy.
Yes, Charleston White is correct. I'm a rapper, not a dealer. Be sure to catch my new show, 50 Cent, 50 Ways to Catch a Killer.
Insiders reminded fans, this isn't new. Ross allegedly tested his crew's loyalty in Canada. Cold, calculated. Classic Ross.
Trying to decide how we gonna roll at this Meech concert tonight. 2 lambs, 4 Raris, 5 double R's, something like that.
True to form, Ross tried flipping the script, announcing a massive BMF movie to outdo 50's TV show. Name drops, Tarantino, Antoine Fuqua, but streets smelled pure cap.
Seeing a lot of about the Big Meech concert getting canceled. What I'm not seeing is anybody blaming Rick Ross for this. Nobody is saying, yo, Rick Ross.
Ross at his best, loud, viral, keeping eyes on him. Culture started seeing through the smoke.
Quick Google search for you says that your net worth is $20 million.
I know I got more money than that. I might go 70 days without looking at my exact total amount of my money because it gives me anxiety, keep looking at numbers all day. It's like when you put money in stocks, the stock trader told me, say, put a lot of money in stock, don't keep looking at that. It's gonna drive you crazy.
Whack 100 called him out. No sugarcoating. Ross never respected Big Meech. He used BMF to take shots at 50. Real care would have been quiet. Instead, he turned it into a circus.
Think about it. It was all part of the plan. 50 Cent and Rick Ross, they set up Big Meech. Freeway Ricky, Rick Ross, and now you got 50 Cent, he owning the rights to be.
A one-man show fueled by fake loyalty and non-stop clout chasing. Every post, interview, and announcement was Ross-centric, not BMF-centric. Impossible to ignore.
This is the gentleman's side of Meech, right? Yep. The plane lands Friday night. It's like 12 midnight. Alex calls me. He's like, yo, Chris, Meech needs the biggest suite in Cancun. I'm like, I ain't no travel agent. He's like, no. When I landed, they told me that you got the presidential suite at the Coral Beach. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, I love Meech, but I'm not giving him my room. I'm like, yo, man, I'm not giving him my room. He's like, he'll give you $60,000 right now. I was paying $3,000 a night. He had that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But here's the gentleman's side of me. I switched to another suite. I get a phone call. I'm like, yo, what's up? Who's this? He's like, yo, is this Chris Latimer? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, we up in the presidential suite. I got some messages from you. I'm like, all right, cool, man. Tell me what they are. And I'm like, yo, brother, man, thanks a lot, man. Yo, tell Meech, good looking out, man. He's like, Chris, it is Meech.
That's important because a lot of people don't understand. To get to the top, you have to pay attention to every small detail. Okay. And knowing me calling him hear my voice, he knows the kind of man that I am.
Then it got messier. Ross bragged online about buying masters, mocked 50, threw shade at Lil Meech, then vanished from Meech's circle. Rumors swirled. Ross allegedly had a hand in canceling Big Meech's Welcome Home concert. Streets said he wanted control, not Meech's comeback. Lil Meech fired back, calling 50 an internet gangster. But fans weren't buying. Memes exploded. The bigger picture? Familiar formula. MMG, Meek Mill, whale, gunplay. Public wins, private frustration. Promises gone missing. Ego over teamwork. Control over collaboration. 50 builds. Ross borrows. 50 turns real stories into billion-dollar franchises. Ross chases moments. Chess versus headlines. Now, everyone's watching closely. Every time Ross steps into another world, it ends messy, but he walks away smiling. So the question remains, was Ross ever loyal to Big Meech or just chasing the image? Drop your thoughts. Who's really winning and who's just playing the game? Subscribe, like, share, and stay locked in. this saga isn't over.